What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is my favorite day of the week. It's Women Rock Wednesday. I can't wait to get it started. Where my women at? Let me share the show right now because I know y'all be a little late today. I know who gonna be on there first. I got certain people. I know they gonna be there. Let me see. I got something for you too, Mr. Moody. Uh, let's see. What I was going to. What, I was supposed to share the show. Hold up, share the show. Okay, I see you, fellas. Them fellas done got any on them women now already. Let me share this show right quick, y'all. I got to share it live. Let's see, share it. Let me see. I'm gonna share with my groups right quick. But what's going on? Tell me, hold up, y'all. You know I like to hear from y'all. Do y'all have anything? You gentlemen who just came on, do you have anything that we want to talk about? You got anything you want to talk about? You got anything that happened that you want to share with me? You want to bring a brick? Man, y'all see that man talking about hit my brick yesterday. Hey man, some people called me about that, man. They said, Robert, come on, man. I can't believe that what that man came on there and talking about, hit my brick. He said he must have been kidding. He must have been kidding yesterday. Y'all, it's just funny. Oh, that my girl is in the building. Oh my goodness. My girl is in the building. She know I ain't gonna start this show without her. She's in the building. Oh, don't you tell me. Please don't tell me that. Son, hold up. Son, let me give me some water. Hold up, son. Don't tell me. Don't you tell me who that gonna be. Don't you tell me. Let me be surprised today. Let me tell y'all something. I need my girls today. I be missing them, man. Y'all, I used to have a crew of women that did not play, that would have handled this dude. I would have handled somebody yesterday for me. I used to have I got to get me a new group. I told y'all I got to get me some new hitters, man, to add to them. Big Coach said, what's up, Rob? I got some, I'm a senior. You got me an interview on ABC News Sports years ago. Oh, I did? I didn't know that. Y'all see, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I do stuff, I just do it. I don't remember a lot of this stuff. People say I've been and done. I just do it. You feel me? But send it to me. Send it to me, man. I want to check it out. Send it to me. I didn't know that, Big Coach. I did not know that, man. I promise you, I didn't. I don't remember. Maybe I remember when it comes. Oh my God! I'm gone. My girl is there. Oh, I'm gone. Mindy Collins back. Hey, all I tell y'all people who come on here troll me, y'all better watch out today. See, y'all done had it easy these last few months. Mindy, they've been messing, they've been talking quick. Mindy, this dude came on yesterday, Mindy. You know, I was telling about when you come on the show, you got to bring a brick and make sure your brick got straw in it so, you know, it can be strong enough to hold. You know, I was talking about, and he talking about, this is my brick. And that man came on here talking about John Gruden's emails to the NFL. I said, what does that got to do with us? We already know they racist. I've been telling y'all that for years. Son, Mindy would have handled that for me, man. She would have handled it for me. Boy, I'm happy. Boy, I'm happy that boy, I can't tell y'all how I'm happy right now. But let me get on. Mindy, it's a lot of stuff been going on since you've been gone. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I know you've probably been keeping up with a lot of stuff, but you know what? You know what I was thinking about today? You know, I was thinking about the date on minute. This Cleveland Brown media. I ain't had a chance to talk to you about your football team. You love the Texans. You love this one lady that loves her Houston sports. Love them. Love them. So, but Mindy, I need your help. This Cleveland media, Mindy, somebody is gonna benefit from covering and get famous and rich by covering Shedeur Sanders. Follow me, Mindy. David Windhurst got famous and rich and built a fortune following LeBron James. Mindy, hey, David, I talked a whole lot of stuff was a lot more better than what you that's just what you caught on to. It was a whole lot of stuff said on this show was better than what Jerry Jones was doing. It's a whole lot of stuff. If that's all you got out of it, you need to come and watch this show just a little bit more. This guy David just talking about, Hatter was talking about. I talk about more than. If that's all you want to talk about, that's what you got out of yesterday's show. That you hold up, and I know that's what you got out of it because that's what you put on the feed. It was some more important things said yesterday other than what Jerry Jones in the age. I'm just y'all. Come on, y'all. This the Chop Shop. This ain't that. David, I don't know where you been. This the Chop Shop, man. You get chopped up if you ain't right. That's why I call Chop Shop. We could have called it some other shop. We could have called it Disney World or Mary Poppins or something. No, this the Chop Shop. I got my girl with me today, David. But, Mindy, somebody's going to benefit Eric Harrison. For Shedeur. Somebody's going to benefit. And I just hope it's somebody that looks like me. Because we saw Windhurst turned on LeBron. LeBron said, man, I don't know him like that. But he benefited. Got shows and podcasts, got everything because he covered LeBron James. What's my boy Jeff Goodman? Benefited from covering LeVar Ball. When are we going to get smart? And say, Shedeur got to say, whoa, you got to find you somebody up there in that Cleveland market. And say, look, man, anything that happen, I'm talking to you first. You got to be intentional about it. H.R. Bartholomew. I'm just teaching y'all. I know some of y'all ain't never grew up like this, ain't never thought like this. And I know. Well, let's let no. We got the power. Get the power. What if Mindy Collins was the reporter up in Cleveland? Shedeur seeks her out and said, anything I break, I'm coming to you first. They got to come to you. Do you know that changes Mindy's life, her family's life, her next generation's life? Instead of changing these other folks' life who vote for that fool up there. Do anybody get what I'm talking about? Cause y'all seem quiet. Y'all see some of y'all. Well, I don't like to go. I just don't like to do that. I like to go with these people. Absolutely. I'm going to give you one perfect example. Eric said, did I advise our client? You know how Stuart Scott got famous? You know when I first met Stuart Scott? See y'all, I practice what I preach. When I first met Stuart Scott, this man said Kevin Durant did that with Chris Haynes. David, wait, David, I got to look you up, David. I don't know. I got to look you up, David. You sound like a plant, man. You sound like a plant, man. I'm just telling you, your comments, evidently you didn't do your research on this show. Your comments making me sound, you sound like a plant, man. I'm sorry. I'm just, Jimmy, David, my people been studying you now. They giving me this information. You sound like a plant. You sound like a plant. Just telling you. I'm just telling you now. See, you know a man when you look at his history. Y'all, I got people that watch you. Share the show, man, because this got to be good. Y'all gonna learn something today. But great question. He said, Robert, did you advise? A lot of players go, thank you. That is Moody. That is Moody. I didn't see. I got that is Moody and Minnie Collins. They're gonna take care. That is Moody just came up here and said, Chris Haynes is LeBron the clutch. Thank you, man. Hey man. Hey man, you sounding like a plant, man. Cause you just popped up on here with a Houston, Texas thing on. Don't nobody know you. You sound like a plant. I'm just telling you. I apologize if you're not. But agent, you asked as an agent, did you advise your client? Let me tell you what happened. The first time the Orlando Magic, we flew. You got to realize the Orlando Magic, contrary to popular belief, the Orlando Magic wasn't going to draft Penny in the beginning. Go listen to Shaq. He done told the story on this show. He done told it on his other. He wasn't going to draft him in a minute. I had to, and I knew that. So what I did, we went and got him to be on the Blue Ships movie set. We didn't want to go do no movie. We wanted to work out and get ready for the NBA. But we wanted to get close to Shaq and make sure I structure some basketball games so Penny can be playing. Shaq wouldn't even play at first. But everybody on the set, because everywhere we went to film the movie, they made sure they had a basketball a basketball arena wherever we was at, somewhere, and then they used to fly people in to have competition because we wanted what? Penny to get ready for the season. And we didn't want this movie to take away from the season. Because what? Basketball is important. So Shaq didn't play at first. But everybody, watch this, was talking about Penny, the director, everybody was talking about, man, that Penny Hardaway. Jackson, I got to get in this. Y'all got to know, Shaq liked to be the one. He got in there, they got the plan together. Shaq got on that phone. Hey, man, because guess what Shaq told me in the beginning? He wanted Chris Webber. Because Chris Webber, he said, man, I need somebody to help me on these boards. Because I'm getting beat up in here. You know, they beat Shaq up. So what happened? We came down. It was an afterthought. We came down. The person who met us at the airplane was Stuart Scott. He wasn't Stuart Scott, ESPN Stuart Scott. He was Stuart Scott. He was like Joe Gleason here in Houston. He had the thing on his hip, the big thing on his hip, and the microphone. He didn't have no crew. It was just him. He came and said, man, Penny said, I'm glad to be here. We're glad to be, that. Then we look around, nobody from Orlando Magic there to pick us up. A lot of people. I mean, it wasn't there to pick us up. So guess who took us to the arena? Stuart Scott. So guess what? Every time we wanted something, Penny wanted to talk, what we did was, now he wasn't a beat reporter. He wasn't a beat reporter. No, he was, he might have been, I don't know, but he had his own camera. He was the beat. He covered the Orlando Magic for the TV, but he had the camera on his. He was filming us and talking like the same. He didn't have no camera crew. So, but he took us to the arena. So I said, hey, I mess with him. So every time we broke news, it was through him. So when that got him a raise. That got him to go to ESPN. We got to be intentional. And even in your life, in your field of influence, it's some things in your life that you can do. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. It's getting hot in here. I get excited when Minnie get back. But it's a unique dynamic. Share this show. This gonna be one of the most important shows you ever seen. You're supposed to. Great agents. You're right. It's a lot of people, agents, ain't too many great ones. No more, because they really ain't got nothing to do. Just stay by the phone. Okay. They ain't seeking out stuff like that. He said, I don't think a lot of people understand what sports agents do. Well, you know what a sports agent's primary function is? On your card they give you from the Player Association, it's called, in case you didn't know, HR, contract advisor. You give advice. That's what they do. And you always try to put your client in the best place. Dude, the more money he make, the more money you make. But we got to be intentional. Somebody gonna benefit from being up there with Shador and breaking that news. Somebody, Kevin Durant gonna come to here. Somebody gonna benefit from Kevin Durant breaking the news here locally. The national media, I'm talking about locally. That's what happened. That's how David Windhurst, he was covering him in high school. So then everybody was the lazy. They said, well, let's call David. David, everything on LeBron. He's David Windhurst. Then we find out LeBron really don't mess with him like that. But LeBron, you didn't stop it. You didn't stop it, LeBron. You didn't stop it, LeBron, and you made him a millionaire. You just didn't make Maverick them wealthy. You made him wealthy too, LeBron. Where was I? How did we get here? I know I wasn't. I know this wasn't on the menu. But how did we get here? 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 That Eric Harrison always starts stuff. How did we get here? Somebody said, hold up, after you brought, hold on. Oh. I got it now. After you brought me to Carol Dawson, him and Melvin Hunt got me my first big deal in Saudi Arabia. I made over, I ain't gonna tell you how much he made that season over there. You have no idea, man. That's how long I've been around you. Great topic, because I'm benefiting from the things you did years ago. Wow. Yo, I I remember, but I barely remember. Young man showed me the interview that he had when he was going to Saudi Arabia. And he said, after I brought him to Carol Dawson, him and Melvin Hunt got me my first deal in Saudi Arabia. I made a lot of money. I ain't gonna tell you how much he made over there that season. He said, you have no idea, man. That's how long I've been around you. Great topic because I'm benefiting now from what you did years late. Unbelievable. 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 Y'all, you just can't beat that. Absolutely. And I know he's gonna have his brother telling his story, documenting his story, but he gonna need somebody in the news. And he got to pick the right person. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want history to repeat itself. LeBron, the best basketball player, the most visible and the most popular basketball player in Cleveland. Y'all see what I'm doing? Mindy, you see I tied up? Shadua is right now the most popular football player in Cleveland. He's so popular right now. Y'all done forgot that Myles Garrett had his 8 citation. He need to quit driving. Going 100 miles an hour. How the hell you going 100 miles an hour and you can't drive? But ask yourself, who's going to get famous off Shadua? Boy, I know I'll make y'all be thinking. I know. But let me go. And then, dude talking about Jerry Jones yesterday, right? He's telling me about Jerry Jones. Then I looked at something. I looked at his family picture. Let me take this off. I'm going to put it up here. Where? Now, they telling me today that Cowboys is worth $10 billion. They was telling me about. Let me see that. Did I put that up? He was talking about how I don't know if I put it anywhere. He was talking about how expensive the NFL franchise are. And I don't know if I did it. Cowboys was top. But I look at this picture. Excluding Michael Irvin in the middle. That's who is going to benefit from the wealth of Jerry Jones. These people right here. Hold on. Let me go over there. Let me take my thing off. Not him. Not him. That $10 billion that all of them black players helped build the wealth. Them people gonna benefit. Yo, that's all I'm talking about is generational wealth. Because evidently our parents didn't talk about it. They was just trying to survive and get through. He don't want all his players to be like Michael Irvin. He didn't. You see him, it didn't get in that picture. But I was just thinking about that. Y'all, you see, some things, I'm like Arsenio Hall. Some things make you just say, And then, I got to give, this Women Rock wins. I got to give you something to go home. Every time Women Rock. Y'all, did anybody hear? Because they ain't talking about it that much, but we're going to talk about it on this show. Did anybody hear? Yes, Michael Irvin's supposed to be in that penitentiary right now. You're right. Did anybody hear about Kawhi? Oh, Thaddeus Moody has sent me something, but I'd already been studying on it, Thad, about Kawhi Leonard is building basketball courts in Africa. You got me? You read that. I'm gonna let you hear the headline. Hear the headline. Let me see. Thad Moody. Let me look up old Thad. Thad Moody. Let me look up old Thad. He sent me. When did he send me this stuff? He said Kawhi Leonard builds basketball court for kids in Rwanda. You know, and they talked about it. TMZ covered. I don't like them at all. Yeah, I don't like them. But that what I did, I went and how I am. You send me some, I am gonna go and research it. Let me give y'all something that y'all ain't gonna get. Probably, I don't know. You might get it somewhere. The league, NBA, is investing, and so is its players. This is a part of it's called the Giants of Africa Festival that is put on by Messiah Ujiri, the former president of the Toronto Raptors. They did do a great job of spreading the game around the world, introducing the game to youth, our young people, that maybe, would have never had these opportunities, right? Then it made me think about the Jamaican national team. Norman Powell is on that team. They beat Costa Rica the other day. They balling. They trying to get, trying to qualify for the fever and all that kind of stuff. Norman Powell killing every. He was sick that day and gave him 36. They didn't think he was gonna play. Google it. It's Googleable. But it goes beyond. Oh, just we don't have resources to have nice indoor courts. And the coaching and the things that go with it. It goes to that there are no basketball hoops anywhere for people to play on. Right? There are no surfaces that they can play on. Every time they build one of these outdoor courts in these places, there is a very definition. That's the very definition of growing the game at the grassroots level. See, we have a court for y'all at Fondy Recreational Center this summer from 1 to 3 every day. One Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And y'all didn't even show up. I got a question. Do y'all like basketball? Do y'all like playing basketball here in Houston? I got a question. Are y'all just like to be videoed? I'm gonna find out soon what people like about this basketball. I'm gonna find. Do y'all like to play? Without a trainer, somebody taking you around the cone, you ain't gonna never use. Do y'all like to play basketball? Patrick Henry, share this show. I need to talk to everybody. Everybody get to sharing and calling people right. Do y'all like basketball? Because I'm finna give you something ain't nobody else gonna give you. Do y'all like basketball? When a man come on this show, and every one of y'all know, and I went to a meeting the other day at a high school, and nobody on the whole coaching staff knew anything about it. That ain't my fault. That's y'all's fault. Because I'm giving the information. I'm the one put it in action. And y'all don't do nothing about it. Monday, Tuesday, 1 to 3. Thursday, 1 to 3. You can drop your high school son off, a middle school, and let them play basketball. Just let them play for 2 hours. And y'all didn't do it? Do y'all expect for me to come back next year and do it again? Y'all, it's a cost directed at this stuff, and you wasn't being charged nothing. All you had to do is show up. But these people over here, Africa, Jamaica, and Masai has been so great across the continent in spearheading these type of type of efforts. This year they were in Rwanda with Kawhi Leonard. And part of being Messiah Ujiri is having a great Rolodex to choose from. Somebody texted my son back and forth. Shut up. Kawhi knows Masai very well. They won a championship together in 2019. He said, come over here, Kawhi. Kawhi comes over there. Kawhi don't like to go nowhere, y'all. Nowhere. Kawhi like to stay in San Diego. He'll come to LA, San Diego, go to the house in San Diego. I think he had a little place he got a place in LA, private apartment. But he don't like to go nowhere. He went all the way to Rwanda. He said, come over, and he came. He helped participate in this superb event. Let me know if you ain't never heard about what was going on. And I'm the first time you're hearing this. Paul Miranda. Shout out to Paul Miranda. Shout out to Paul. Paul, hold up, y'all. This Paul Miranda, y'all, yesterday. Then I'm going to get back to it.
Okay. Yes. Now swim this way.
Paul, you floating. Paul sent that to me. I thought I'd share that there. But back to Kawhi. Show you how important this is, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, I don't know if you knew about this or not. But the growth of the game in Africa with a direct line through the NBA and its reach and specific individuals that are associated with the league is very, very impressive. Through growing it, bringing players in through Basketball Without Borders. I know probably y'all probably heard of that before. But now doing even more through individual initiatives, right? The African Basketball League, it comes on TV. This is forever stuff now with the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. The investment is clear. When you look at where Basketball Without Borders started 2 decades ago and where it is now, the number of programs, the number of either NBA initiative or NBA adjacent initiatives on the continent has grown the game. The Giants of Africa Festival, which Kawhi was a part of, where he unveiled the court for the young people, is a great example of NBA adjacent. NBA didn't have anything to do with it. It was just NBA adjacent. It's not the league that put this on. That's Masai Ujiri did this. Okay? Former president of the Toronto Raptors, who is responsible for this. Paul is in somewhere in the Boston area. I don't know where the Jaws Bridge is. What part? I don't know where it is. But he was up in Martha's Vineyard area and all of that. So Paul, let him know where you was. He said the NFL is doing the same thing. Absolutely. But watch this, y'all. Watch this. Masai has done a great job of using his relationship capital to get these great names to come in and assist, to come in and be present. You said they're doing it. The NBA, NFL is doing it over there. What names are going over there? What's the names? Who are the names? I'm telling you, everybody going over there. What's it? Pascal Siakam. I don't know if Joel Embiid, his lays at, and Joel Embiid benefited from this. I don't know what he's doing. He might be doing something. I'm sorry, but I haven't never seen it. Bartholomew said, from what I see, these young guys don't lack real competition. They're scared to take an L. Okay. Martha's Vineyards. Okay. All right. Let me keep going. We'll talk about that Bartholomew in a minute. Let me put a fork in that one. He's done a great job, man, of using his relationship capital to get these great names to come in and assist and to be present. And the important thing in all of this is the access to resources. Access to resources. All we're talking about is putting up a hoop and a flat surface. It's not a beautiful outdoor gym, although that would be nice. It's just something to allow people to get out and explore the game and learn the game and become admirers of the game. The African continent is an untapped market of talent. There is a secondary thing to where we might get some players down the line. But right now, we got to expose people to the game. We got a basketball. Y'all, these people ain't got no basketball courts over here. I got a basketball court for y'all for 6 hours a week for free. And y'all don't show up with your kids. But you wonder, why Mike get why Joel Siakam were both discovered at Basketball Without Borders. What's his name? Luke, what is it? Umbate, former NBA player. He was instrumental in their discovery. But watch this, ladies and gentlemen. That only happened because Luke Bimate showed up. Who gonna show up? I done showed up. We got a gym for y'all to play in for free. Who gonna show up? What if Luke just said, the hell with this, I'm cool. I live in LA now. I made it. These kids are playing soccer. Yo, Siakam was going into the ministry. He wanted to be a preacher. He wanted to be a preacher. The first step in anything is always exposure. That's why I came on the show a couple of months earlier and said from 1 to 3, you can come over have open gym and just play. Free to play. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And we don't even take advantage of it. Then you're going to wonder why the basketball, they still don't know how to play basketball. Because y'all think, that's what a coach, somebody told me, said, y'all think y'all know it all. Y'all got these know-it-all ass people in these summer basketball program who think they know it all. They ain't. Y'all look at they don't have it all. All they got is a plane ticket and a half a hotel room for you. You better get around people who did this stuff at a high level. I don't want to hear about no. Exposure and access to basic resources. That's what these people over here in Africa and Jamaica. It's all they don't have all of this. And that is what the NBA as a whole and my side does a great job of. Kawhi Leonard made a visit to Rwanda. And that visit is going to be a core memory of those young people. Even if basketball is not their sport. This is going to be something that they will never forget. Not only did he personally design the outdoor court that was in place at the Giants of Africa Festival, it wasn't even known to the young people that it was happening. This was a surprise unveiling. They didn't even know. A brand new outdoor court, and Kawhi Leonard took his time to fly around the world to look after them. In this beautiful picture, I got to put it up, but where I got the picture somewhere. Where is this picture? Where he at? Here we go. It's a beautiful picture. Kawhi standing center court with this academy of children behind him. It's just fantastic, man. The St. Ignatius School, on the court, the concept is saying play hard, have fun, be great. We are stronger than we think. Let me make it bigger for you so you can see it. Kids will see that every day. It seems simple, but that type of messaging, it gets in your pores. It gets into your psyche. You can, and some of y'all can be hardened and cynical, but I'm not that way. If you put images for young people in front of them, it permeates. That's why I tell you people, watch what you're doing on Twitter and talking about young people are watching. It all starts, y'all, with a positive frame of mind. Houston, Texas. Yes, I'm going to be hard, but everything I'm trying is a positive state of mind. It all started with a belief and a desire to be greater than who these kids really are, y'all. Because if you start off that I can't do that. That's why anybody come on here when we say something. That's why I hate when we come up here and talk about something. And somebody always got to say something. A Negro naysayer gonna always come on here and say something. Can't start off with I can't do that. You have to start off with I can do anything. Somebody told me the other day, man, you can't do that. What? What? I'm gonna tear the head off it. Just cause somebody gonna have a nerve to tell me what I couldn't do. You can't get it done. You got to start with I can do anything, man. And then the next thing after that sentence is if I work hard enough and put my mind to it. Because these things are not handed to us. You just can't say, I'm here, Robert. You have to work. That's why. You got people like Trey Phillips putting on a camp for girls. It's called Bragging Rights. Individual showcase on the 23rd of August at the Arc Gym, FM of 529. Media and college coaches gonna be in the building. You girls are 25. It's gonna be college coaches who want to be. If you're good enough, gonna sign you on the spot. You got to be ready to make a decision. They ain't playing no games. All you got to do is go to that QR code and register. Thank you, Trey Phillips. Thank you, Chuck McGowan, for what y'all do for these women and these young men, these young girls in this community. Y'all see what I'm talking about? $70, you got a chance to get you a scholarship. You got to be able to play now. It's an individual showcase. You got to come in there ready to play. On the 23rd, take no prisoners. When you walk in the gym, have your shoes on ready. Don't come in there with some flip-flops on, talking about, I'm in the time my flip-flops. Hell no. You spend that time while they sitting over there, you do you some form shooting on them. That's what Steph Curry used to do. Come in there ready, strapped up, and ready to play. Which ankle brace is already on. And then, on that same day, let me leave that up there. That's a QR code. Then on that same day, hold up. Let me find it. Watch this. Y'all see the things that we're putting together for people in this community? We got to start doing something, man. On the 23rd, go to TSU's basketball website. On the 23rd, this same day, Johnny Jones giving his first elite camp here in Houston. You understand me? We just take this stuff for granted. I'm going to get back to Africa in a minute. But on the 23rd, I'm trying to find the information. I got it. Because I want to have all the information for you. For Johnny Jones, TSU. I don't want to go. You ain't going nowhere else. Come on, I don't want to go no TSU. Man, ain't nobody saying you. Ain't nobody telling you go that. But he got an elite camp. Spots filling up fast. 10:30 registration on that day to 3 p.m. in Texas Southern Recreational Center. High energy. Listen, high competition, high expectations. This elite camp. When you go in there, walk in there strapped up, ready to play. Because each person on that coaching staff, y'all, it's a person who was on TSU coaching staff is at another college now. And guess what? Some kids from Houston came down there and visit that college because of their relationships. Get your little, if you want to play basketball, if you don't, because I see y'all don't want to go to open gym. I see that some of y'all, that's why I asked the question, do y'all really like to play basketball? Sometimes, mamas, you got to ask. Y'all scared they gonna say, no, then you ain't gonna have nowhere to wear your sundress no more. These are opportunities, folks. Take advantage of. Thank you. Then you always wonder, they ain't got me ranked right. Now they ain't nobody be thinking, they ain't ranking nobody now. Because y'all been whining about the rankings. That's why y'all need to share this show. It's a lot of people need to hear this. And then, to all the ladies and men, I need y'all to call this lady right here. Call her Giuliano. If you got any area of health and beauty that you want to, to know about, this lady is the Michael Jordan of it. She's an FNP aesthetic injector at Elite Doc Health and Beauty on Sweetwater Boulevard in Sugar Land. She give you free wine when you come in. Some of y'all don't drink, but free wine when you come in there, much as you want. She got non-surgical treatments tailored for men and not limited to men. She got Thermage, a non-invasive treatment that uses radio frequency technology to tighten and contour your skin, reduce wrinkles, improve skin elasticity, that can be performed in one session with little or no downtime. Thank you, Zion Simmons. I like that. Like and love. I ain't wiping talking about like. I'm talking about love. Also, hydrofacial, detox, and hydrate skin for dull skin. Your skin dull. She gonna take care of you. Botox, Botox for the women, bro for the men. Smooth your lines and wrinkles up. Then they got this Botox for excessive underarm sweating called hyperhidrosis. Hydrosis. Stop sweat glands from producing too much sweat. Prevent clothes staining. Help you with your acne scars, skin resurface, blue light therapy, laser resurfacing treatments, chemical peels, acne. I mean, anything health and beauty. This is the Michael Jordan of that industry. And guess what? She wanted to be a partner with the Chop Shop. So somebody just call and say, look, Robert told me, Robert had to send me, he said, on the Chop Shop, he said this and he said this, he said, tell me, what can you, I know you can do it secretly. Some people, they don't want everybody to know. But guess what? You got it at your disposal. But back to Africa and them kids. You have to start with a positive frame of mind. It all starts with belief and a desire to be something greater than you are. Please don't start off, kids, but I can't do it. Don't you tell these kids what they can't do. They have to know that their dreams are possible. You got to work for them. Depending on your community and depending on what particular region those kids are over there, Michael Jordan, a lot of this stuff might be a big stretch for them because there are bigger obstacles for them than am I going to the NBA? Or am I going to make it to college? Sometime over there, it's survival. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. First thing is being able to have some food taken care of, shelter, and safety. Those are hierarchy, Maslow's hierarchies of needs. Food, shelter, and safety. Some of them kids just trying to get that over there. Then after we get past that, there are other things they got going on over there. So you have to be prepared to take advantage of these opportunities. And the only way you can be prepared is to start off with a mindset that I can do anything. Man, I wish my class at School of Sports and Sciences, Legacy. I can't wait till y'all get in school. If you give me the resources, I will get it done. That's how them kids thinking over there. I think about these pictures when I see Jason Tatum playing against was a little boy with LeBron, and now they playing against each other. Stephen Curry had a little with Trey Young, got a little boy, a little younger. The NBA, it's got this, it's got this unique situation, man. That guys go into guys' camps, then come back. See, years later, we're gonna see some of these guys coming out of these camps over in Africa. Kawhi taking picture with the little boy, and the boy might be in the. I mean, it's just got to get more serious about this stuff, man. You feel me? We got to get more serious about this stuff. And my question: do people like playing basketball anymore? He said they lack, but not love. Do they? Dude, it's all right. I was just thinking about this guy. Y'all remember this guy named Jamal Tinsley? He had a crazy journey. Do y'all know he didn't play high school basketball? Did anybody know that? He was a New York City street ball legend. As a team, they nicknamed him, called him Mel, Jamel, Mel the Abuser. That's what they call him. He went to JUCO, and he played at MSJC. Then he went over to Iowa State and became the Player of the Year. First round draft pick in NBA. Had an 11-year career. Trey Phillips, we just got through talking about you. What's up there, James Morrow? But James Morrow, James, I was looking at something the other day. Just watch how they think. If y'all want me to repeat it, I repeat it. If I go to JUCO, they say it's not a 4-year school. If I go to NAIA, they say it's not D2. You go D2 and they say you are not good enough for D1. You go D1 and they ask you, why not a high major? You go high major and they ask you, why not a blue bug? Y'all, listen, my young people, there will always be experts. There will always be experts. So go where you want and you'll want it. It's your journey. It's not Big Doug's journey. It's not Jimmy's journey. It's not Sloan's journey. It's not none of them's journey. It's your journey. Everybody always gonna have something to say. I'm sitting here. I was talking to a coach. I was talking to a guy, just talking about our young kids and talking about, now they're leaving summer basketball. Now they're coming to high school, back to the high school environment. And it's an adjustment period. Parents, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Parent, stop talking negative about coaches and referees. Please, please. Let's start off this year. College basketball, man. Money has happened in college basketball. Parents acting different. Kids acting different. Sense of entitlement. Just because they gave you that little NIL money don't mean you worth it, dude. That mean they had it to give. Did y'all hear me? You ain't, they had it to give. But a lot of y'all being buttholes now, players and parents. Just cause your little old son got a little NIL. I'm hearing from the college coach, they telling me. My young athletes, which one you want me to repeat? Money has happened in college basketball. All of y'all talking about my son gonna go, he gonna go D1. A lot. Money has happened. The business has changed. Parents acting different. Kids are acting entitled. Kids are acting different. Being buttholes. Young men, you're creating a narrative of who you are. And you parents, you got to start backing adult supervisions. You can't come and undermine the coach. When the coach tell his ass something, yes, that's it. Wish my son would have came. Come telling me. I started every game you played there. And you come telling me about the coach? I want to hear that. Parents, you got this back adult supervision. Somebody just text me. So I love these people who text me. They don't. I love y'all who text me and mess with me. Somebody said, "Yep, sure are being buttholes." I know what I'm talking about. Yo, I don't just come on here and just talk. These theories be tried and true, and I done talked. The powers that be, I done seen it. Y'all stop questioning everything. Y'all questioning everything. Y'all don't know nothing. But you'll just go to any damn summer basketball team and play because they're going to pay you weight and give you a room. I would never say the coach don't know what he's doing. It never came out of my mouth. If you see my son accent, better not coming. Because I told him, on the basketball court, there's three things you can do. You going to play, you going to coach, or you ref. Can't do but one. Which one you want to be today, bro? You want to coach? Coach. You want to ref? Ref. But if you're going to play, you're going to play. And shut the hell up. We're messed up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at a point of no return. Hate to use that, but I see what's happening. NIL has given them a sense of entitlement that's not real. You're going to drop down to earth very soon. That ain't no life-changing money. He said, I told one of my players that in our last tournament, pick one. Yes. God damn, you're going to pick one. You can't play but one of them, Chuck. Y'all be scared to say some of these old damn kids. I wasn't scared of mine. And I love them. But they my kids. They ain't my damn friends. I ain't finna try to hang out with them. Now they want to hang out with me, but I ain't trying to hang out with them. I don't enjoy that mess they be doing. I don't need them. I was a bad dude before he ever came along. I don't need him. Hey, he didn't validate me. Some of y'all, the problem is, didn't nobody know y'all until your sons got famous. Ooh, I know I hit somebody then. You at the water cooler at work, you big stuff Willie. Yeah, y'all, my son got 13,000 offers. Shit, he can't use but one. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm talking to coaches yesterday, and they just pouring their heart out. They know, they just pouring their heart out. Tell me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I had to get it out and talk to y'all because it was festering inside of me. You know, you got to let stuff out because if you don't, it'll mess you up. He said, I tell players in my pregame players, play coaches, coach, and referee, so we shouldn't have any problem. Good job. A sign of a good referee. But then you better go out there and make the right calls then, Thaddeus Moody. Don't be making them crazy calls. Michael Jordan said, the truth be told, 90% of these guys can make money officiating than they will can make more money officiating than we can playing basketball. I ain't gonna get in that. I ain't gonna get in that. I don't know. I gonna get into that. I don't know. Because I haven't explored that. But a lot of people don't like to officiate. Me, I could never put on one of them shirts. I take my hat off to anybody who put on a striped shirt. I volunteered, and when the ref didn't show up for a middle school game, my son and them were played. I volunteered the game before them, and I said I'll never ever do it again, and I never did it again. I don't listen. I don't want them problems. That's not my ministry. Take my hat off. I think, let me tell you something. Coaches, referees, y'all got the utmost respect for Robert Hatter, from me. I love y'all to death because I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But this money is not real. Entitlement, disrespect of teachers. You got to respect your teachers, bruh. You got to respect your instructors. You got to have gratitude. You know, hold on. Let me go to Mr. Webster right quick. See, y'all done started me. Y'all done cranked me up. My girl Mindy was on here today. It's women rocking. Mindy back? What? I ain't worried about nobody right now. I don't care what they say. Let's see. Gratitude, or the quality of being thankful, is a feeling of appreciation for what one has done, whether it's material possessions, relationships, or positive experiences. It's a positive emotion that can be cultivated through various practices, like keeping a gratitude journal or expressing thanks for others. Then you go use all these people resources in summer basketball. They flying you and your in around the country, and then you go and get a windfall at college and pay the agent you just made 10%, and nobody thinks that. Look, now if you don't like the program, if you didn't like the people, then it's different. If they treated you bad, hold up, you treated you bad, but if them folks were instrumental in helping you, gratitude, gratuity. That's what a tip is. And a lot of people, they think we don't tip. We don't. We don't. That's why I don't get mad at people no more. Well, they that put the tip on the bill. Cause your black ass don't never tip. Especially being a waiter when I was a youngster. You have to show gratitude, gratuity. Let me give it to you. Refereeing is a different beast. Have the kids ever looked at the guys off the court who are around the game? There are so many opportunities to still be part of the game and still make a living. I don't wait a minute, I don't understand that. Have kids ever looked at the guys off the court who are around the game? Oh yes, I mean we talk about that a lot. It's a lot of game. All you gotta do is go. Have they ever went to an NBA game, a college game? College game. TSU got people around them working every game. Andre's in the building. Respect and oh, I'm telling you, reciprocity. Somebody texted that to me yesterday after the show. Being grateful. You know, Jimmy come on and tell me, well, they need to get that up front. Man, you don't have to get it up front. You won't have to say, well, man, you come back, you pay me. Because guess what? They might not pay you then anyway. If they didn't want to give it to you anyway, they don't want to give it to you. You talking about suing them, talking about some paperwork? Man, then you got to go get a lawyer. He gonna charge you. Mr. Johnson said we were taught being thankful and grateful from an early age. Yes. How many parents has ever went on a trip with y'all kids, your son on a trip with the guys, right? Your son, these people flying your son all over the place, right? How many parents has ever came up to the guy over the team and said, look here, man, I appreciate what you did. Hey man, let me buy the whole team dinner this time. Let me get let me buy them dinner. I mean, if anybody ever did that, have anybody ever did that? You appreciate them flying your son around and housing your son. And one of them days you said, man, let me get this. A parent. Absolutely. He said there is no expiration date on gratitude. Oh my girl. See, hey, it's Women Rock Wednesday. Hey, hold up, hold up, Miss Nash said. Self-reflection, showing gratitude, and being appreciative and thankful starts at home. We tip Hatter, and we need to teach our kids to U-tip. I'm telling you from a person that knows restaurant people. A lot of people don't tip. You tip. You and your friends might tip. I know some people that don't. One of them, one of the cheapest, Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan, two of the cheapest, got all the money in the world. You never want to tip people. Don't say we tip. Just say you tip. A Q-tip. Yeah. She said, I respect my playing time, but I definitely would have got into college coaching way sooner. If the parents are not teaching these things at home before they have the material possession, it would definitely show later life when they get there. Absolutely. I know it. I know it start. Man said no tipping pipping. Yeah, as a whole, as a lot, I'm telling you, a lot of us don't tip. Aaliyah, and I'm glad to be. I want to hang with you and your friend. Got to tip. Got to tip. Just don't go eat then. Go to the drive-thru. Ain't nobody mad at you. Go to the drive-thru. Where else? Where was I at? Thank y'all. I like this. I like this. Golly, I got a long way to go. Man, where else I was at? Everybody trying to get the bag. I'm getting the bag. I'm scared of the bag. I keep thinking about this young man. The other day came on. I mean, let me see can I find it because I like to have stuff. I like it. Oh. Guy came on, Von Thomas. The real Michael Jordan, not you, sir. The real Michael Jordan. The one who got a private plane. And I did say the man got all the money in the world. I did say that. Him and Tiger got all the money, and you wasn't in there. You ain't. When I said Michael Jordan, we ain't talking about you. We ain't talking about you, Mr. Jordan. Okay. Absolutely. Your tip. Absolutely. That's the biggest player move that I found out over my times traveling. I always took care of the girl who cleaned my room. Always. Said, look here, I'm gonna be here this many days right here. I ain't finna message you. Here y'all go, right here. Y'all split it up. Y'all don't understand how that changed your life. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Thank you, Thaddeus Moody, for bringing it. So, Hatter, what happened to the coaches who used to send them disrespectful kids home regardless of talent? The more rejection kids get in acting like a fool, the more absolutely. That's why I'm not no coach. Because I would send them home. They'd probably put me up against the board of education and AD. Everybody been calling me, y'all. They'd have been fired me. Y'all, that's the hey. That I'm just trying to tell you. Huh. But this guy wrote this. Leah, I hope you're still here. He said, the select basketball world. Select. See, when people say select, that mean the high end. That mean the sneaker sponsored teams. Not the 16, not the 15, not the 14, not the 13, not the 12, not them. The 17 and under team. Okay. Now people do it in other, but when he says select basketball, it's them top teams. The select world, he says so messed up now. Families are pimping kids out for money, and desperate organizations are paying. He said, hell no, I never will. not to even a 5-star. They want to be paid. Hold up, y'all. This what got me. Y'all listen to this one. They want to be paid for you to give them the platform to reach their goals. Let me repeat that one. They want to be paid. Eric Harrison want me to pay him and his son to play on my platform to reach their goals. Then they go to college and receive a large NIL deal only to not donate back to a charitable organization such as mine. To the organization that covered all their expenses for multiple of years and put them in the position that they are in. But the word is, they always say, the organization is using my son. He said, make it make sense. Who using who when the parents run around looking for free? Everybody looking for a bag. Y'all, only the 1% make it. 1%. Might be less. Coach told me one time, Coach told me the other day, said, man, I got 3 guys on my team. I ain't paying no NIL to, no money. But he getting money for actual NIL, but not or not excess what the school give them, right? You know what he said to the dude? Well, do me a favor, be so damn good, put a gun to my head, and make me pay you. Oh, I love that. Mindy, did you hear that? Sonya, did you hear that? The man said, I'll pay you. Put a gun to my head. Make me pay you. Be so good that I got to pay you. Y'all ain't gonna get that one till y'all ain't gonna get that one till y'all get home. Y'all ain't gonna get that. Y'all know what this do? Y'all, all of this crazy stuff is only happening to the black kids. All this crazy entitlements. Loose chopper. I hear you, Mr. Hatter. Trust me, I do. I believe they should come back and contribute to the program. But also tells me the relationship with the program that wasn't absolutely. Loose chopper. You're right. Worth acting. What's that kid's God-given portion? If it's for you, put in the work. The man said, put a gun to my head and make me pay you. I said, wow. He said, I'll come out of my pocket and pay you. What I'm finding, man, y'all, listen, ladies and gentlemen, basketball community. Y'all gonna make some good black coaches quit the game of basketball. Quit coaching, because they're already rich enough. I ain't talking about these guys that are struggling. I'm talking about some guys that y'all gonna run some good guys to the NBA. And our kids gonna be worse for it. When I'm up here talking to y'all about this stuff, man, I'm just listening. I'm watching. I'm watching. And they find all kind of coaches, black and white coaches now. College basketball. It's crazy. Parents are putting themselves on a level that they really not on. You parents, y'all putting yourself on a level because parents, just a couple of years of this NIL and y'all don't make it to the league, y'all back to square one. The NBA is the only place they don't have to deal with these kids because they'll get rid of your ass in a New York minute. There's a couple of them around here, y'all gonna be saying, well, they ain't paying them for a reason. And then there's a couple of them they paying. I don't understand why they pay them. I wouldn't give them a quarter. Me. See, y'all don't want me to be no owner. What? Because I'm going to know all the rules of the collective bargaining agreement. I get rid of your, what? Everyone think they know it all. This is the most know-it-all ass generation of parents and kids. Everybody know it all. This parent came to me talking all that know-it-all stuff. I got up and walked away from the table. Her son never made it to no damn where. He probably got a Rosetta Stone. He probably overseas in Botswana or some damn where playing. But she knew it all. I didn't like her. Somebody introduced me to her. I met her one time. Hold up, y'all. I didn't even finish the dinner. Because I ain't got time. I knew right then I did never want to represent them. Her. I didn't want to be around her ever again. I got to walk away from the table. He said, they already have in Chicago good high school coach left schools because of this. Dude, I'm talking about college coaches. Everyone know it all. They've done it all. And I'm the one that's done it all. And you look at me like I'm the enemy. I'm the one that had 30 years in this business. But you look at me like I'm the damn enemy when I tell you something. Go ask me a question. Leah, if my son was your son, would you come out this year? I said, no, we wouldn't. What, you don't believe in my son? I said, you asked me a question. You asked the question wrong. You asked me if he was my son. He was my son. I want to make sure he got the best situation available. It ain't time for him to come out yet. But they telling me if you stay too long, if you're good, you're gonna be good. You ain't gonna be, listen, most people ain't gonna be no star in the NBA anyway. You're gonna be a role player. You're gonna be a rich ass. What I call a role player, a millionaire. Coaches are dealing with all of this, y'all. Then you got guys like Penny Hardaway. Y'all, can I explain something to y'all? He lives through every emotion on what happened to his team. This is the team he played for in college that introduced him to the world as a young man. He went off and played in the NBA and then went and set up another job, but went back in the community and helped the kids in the community by having a summer program called Team Penny. On Mother's Day, he made sure all the mothers got on to the event coach. They always have events in the summer on Mother's Day. He said, all my kids' mothers gonna be at these events on Mother's Day. But he lives through every emotion that happens with that team. And then you wonder why I check somebody for saying something about the team? He ain't no hireling. I'm just doing this to get some money. Man got $80 million in the, I kept telling this man. That man got a lot of money in the bank. And everybody got something slick to say about him. Then you got these people giving all these big budgets for Kentucky and Arkansas, and you're gonna be bragging about them because they're gonna go to the Final Four. They done paid for it, but they don't give him the resources. They don't give Damon Stoudemire resources like they give these. But y'all always got something slick to say about them. Y'all always got something slick. These guys got the guys on their team that they can afford. I told y'all. Then they put out a who the best coaches. You can buy anything. The Texas Tech coach, he can just buy any damn player he want to. Rick Pitino can just buy any player he want to. And y'all want to say, oh, he can coach. These guys playing with the guys that they can afford. In case you didn't know it, these parents with this sense of entitlement, as much as I love Michael Brown, the little kid I've been telling y'all about, I told y'all about before anybody know about it. Now he's the hottest thing. If you just Google his name, right, he's the hottest thing in basketball right now. But he took his ass to Louisville instead of one of these black coaches. He was going to go pro from Boogaloo State. But you go get that dude another damn raise. Kelsey, whatever his damn name is. Y'all got to be out y'all rabbit, man. Y'all got to be out y'all mind, man. Somebody, Bancer, I'm going for the development. I ain't going to develop you. You ain't going to be there for 6 months. How the hell he going to develop you? Yeah, y'all, I'm hot now. I'm going for the Tyrone Stokes. I'm going for the development. I'm going for line sucker potatoes. These parents have a sense of entitlement. They can't even stay out of their own way. All that taking your kid out of public school. Hell no, I wouldn't do it. Told y'all a million times. I'm not going down there with all them other damn players. I'm just going to be one player. I'm going to be the star where the hell I'm at. Don't come ask me, hey, Robin, do I take my kid? Hell no, don't take your kid out of the school he in. No. What happened to, think about what you just said. Bartholomew. Why would you think what happened to Leonard Hamilton, who been in the coaching for 100 damn years, because the little ignorant ass people did that stuff to him? How would that hurt black coaches? That ain't hurt no damn black coaches. It's several colleges out here, I know for a fact, that them guys didn't get their money. But them black ass players didn't say it on them, but they did it on him. And he wasn't the one even giving them the money. It was somebody else. So, and I know you don't know because people like you don't know no better. Gonna say what the black coaches did. What he do? He didn't do nothing. Somebody else promised them boys that money. But you thinking something happened to him. So guess what? They won because they painted that narrative that you gonna put it on my screen. He didn't do nothing but be one of the greatest men ever to be, the coach one of these little snotty-nosed players. And they tarnish his name like that. Because he's entitled ass parents and entitled ass kids. Yeah, I'm going for the development. You're a lying sack of potatoes if you talking about you going to this school. Well, you ain't gonna be there for 6 months for development. Don't tell me that lie. Curtis George said, it kills me these kids play for these coaches and help create the wealth for them and not your own people. Absolutely, Mr. George. I'm getting sick of it. And then y'all, they always pocket watching. They pocket watch. Where he getting this over here. That's what that school can pay over there. His little ass ain't worth that type of money. Y'all, all that right here, pocket watching, ranking watching. Why you ranking watching? Control what you can control, man. This kid got this. This kid got this. This kid got this. This kid got this. I'm going over here. He going over here. I'm going over here. Sometimes it's just about timing. And you black coaches, you get in these, we got to learn how to manage people and situations. Manage the details. A lot of y'all, most of y'all ain't got no personality like Coach Prime. See, the black coaches don't get credit for their X and O's. They don't never talk about Calvin Sampson as an X and O man. We supposed to be the best. Do we ever talk about him X and O? Get what they said. His team play hard and they rebound. But Matt Painter, he's a mastermind. No, they don't need to go to U of H. No. They need to go to Memphis. They need to go to Georgia Tech. So enough of them going to U of H. They never see Sampson as good with his pen. They never say how good Penny is with his pen. They never say how good the coach at Missouri with his pen. They never say how good Damon Stoudemire is with his pen. Damon Stoudemire winning with 2 players and the rest of them slop. And they had to have academics to go to Georgia Tech. But y'all ain't gonna give him no credit for it. And ain't gonna send him your smart player. We're going to Duke. John Shaw, people got enough damn money. Ain't Mike Krzyzewski and got rich enough off y'all black ass that he didn't even appoint Johnny Dawkins or my guy Harvard? And I love it. I see how they take care of theirs. When we gonna start taking care of ours? Somebody said, not sure these kids realize the America we live in. Their parents don't understand it. It's they money grubbing, entitled ass parents who living through them kids. Tommy America, yes. Man, I didn't even mean to go here today. I thought Jimmy was gonna be here today. So y'all can't get me, y'all can't get me in these roles right now because I've lived this stuff, man. I talk to these men. I know what these guys are going through. It's bananas. It's so bananas it made Coach K quit. The coach at Villanova quit. but hey, this man here preaches to the choir right here. I'm gonna put it on the board. I don't know who Nate James is, Kevin Lewis. Hey man, don't talk about the Astros today. Mindy on here, man. Leave the Astros alone. I wasn't gonna even bring that up, man. But you said our disadvantages of our people, especially our black men in basketball and everything else, awareness. We need to listen. Baby, I'm telling you, all we got to do is sit back. Y'all, we got the power to send all the black coaches to the Final Four every year. But we can't let Michael Brown, you black. You got to come to Memphis. You got to go to Georgia Tech. You don't need to go to Louisville. AJ DeBasser, you've been bought and paid for all y'all. I don't even want that. You probably need to show. You go to what was it? Brigham Young. BYU. Do you know who Brigham Young was? Oh boy. When we gonna get back to talking about academics? Relationships. When we gonna get locked in with your summer coach and the summer coach and the high school coach? When we gonna get locked in? Hey man, this is what I want him to work on this summer. Just put him in these spots here. This what we run. This you can put a couple whatever you want to do. This is what we work on. Then when you come back, when you tell him this what you go back to the high school coach. Hey man, this what he did this summer. This if you know. When can we do that? When? When? When, y'all? See, I ain't had none of these fireside chats. See, Kirby John that got out of prison. He had a fireside chat with us. I guess I'm having a fireside chat with y'all on Women Rock Wednesday. Young people, you need everybody advocating for you now. These head coaches got so much responsibilities now with the way this stuff done changed. They ain't gonna have time for you to come see you much. So they got to bend on the people that's advocating for you now. You got to be the people got like the coaches calling me and say, "Hatter, who in Houston can play for me? Who can be?" I mean, and that ain't what I do. But you got to be a friend of mine before I even take that time out, because I don't want that. That ain't my job. feeder programs are gone. That's what happened. He said, I swear we don't do that with our players. We even place them on teams that will help them with development. We do not advise our kids to play on a high circuit basketball until their junior year. Okay, I like that. This is definitely true about feeder school. Feeder programs were connected. Yes. Sometimes I don't know if the feeder, I don't know if the middle school coach know the high school coach sometimes around here. Say, man, what you running over there, man? I know they didn't have it here because my son went to Westbriar and we got the west side, the whole different thing. That's they right around the corner. You can walk to each one of them. They should be running the same stuff. So you got to remember, these coaches, you can't guarantee nobody no minutes. But when you get your little butt to college now, you are an employee, man. Them people gonna treat y'all different. You ain't no student no more. They gonna soon take that. Y'all wanted this money. College coaches, I said, they got different responsibility. They're gonna say, shoot me the receipt. One thing I do like about this little boy, like I was thinking about what happened to people, players coming back, people coming back and saying, hey man, I appreciate what y'all did for me. This trip y'all going on to Atlanta, shoot me the receipts for the hotel bill. I got it. Shoot me the receipts from all y'all meals. I got it. Michael Brown, that little kid I was telling y'all about, that when I saw in the gym and knew he was one when he went down the court 2 or 3 times, it don't take me long to know who he is. That kid is still ain't played a college basketball game and had his own summer program with Adidas. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man. Let me see. Let me find a team. What is the team, man? I didn't put it up. The kid got his own team. And you parents, y'all got to ask. I mean, y'all got to ask yourself, what should you expect out of a summer basketball team when you're picking one? What should you expect? What should you expect? And man, hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Somebody need to check on that boy, a young fella, Michael Porter Jr., man. Somebody need to check on him. Somebody need to check on him. Well, Robert, what you mean? Mindy, man, I'm scared. For real. Y'all, I ain't playing now. Hold up. Let me find something. Where you at? Did I put it up here? Y'all listen to this.
Everybody has different things that they struggle with. That can go from people that struggle with alcohol, people that struggle with drugs. You know, my brother, for example, struggled with gambling. My vice has always come in the form of women. And when I'm far from God and like I'm not in my word, I'm not praying, I'm not prioritizing Him, like that seems to be the place that the devil gets me, is in the space of women. And I know that's a lot of people in my shoes, you know. I know it's a lot of people in my lifestyle or whatever. That's something that comes up a lot, but I've never viewed that as okay. I don't think objectifying women, I don't think being with women all the time and sleeping around and doing stuff like that is cool. And I haven't necessarily been doing that, but nevertheless, like women has always been my vice, right? I got two younger brothers that are married. I got two older sisters that are married. I'm the only one that's not married, and I feel like God kind of gives you what you're prepared to handle. And so far in my life, like a good woman, like I don't think I'm ready to handle that because I'm all over the place. Sometimes I'm good, and sometimes I'm not. You know what I mean? And I feel like this cycle of being good with God and bad with God has poured over into me not being able to really lock in and be living the Christian walk in that area of my life. My brother Jonte, he never seemed to struggle with that vice. You know, I never struggled with the gambling addiction. I never struggled with that vice. God gave me a lot of money because maybe He figured I could handle it and not, you know, lose myself in that area. And maybe Jonte, he wasn't blessed with tons of money because he struggled with that area of the idolization of money. You know, I have not been blessed with a wife because maybe I am not prepared to handle that because of my struggles. So I wanted to get that off my chest first of all. Then I wanted to talk about a little bit about
Did that man just say, my brother's broke and I get bras? My brother's broke and I get BI girls. Sonya, I'm glad you read that. Love that he know himself. I'm not sure he know himself. Sonya, this wasn't it. Watch this. I got something else for you now. You know I got something else for you. Y'all, I don't. These are our young people, man. These are our young people. Y'all, sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm silent for effect. I just want y'all to just get that stuff in. I'm serious. I don't know. I don't know what I would advise him on, man. I just, first of all, let's not get on here with that, man. This boy said something else, man. I think I wrote it down. Please tell me I wrote it down. No, I didn't. The boy said something else to kind of. I didn't write it down because ladies and gentlemen, we got some work to do. Y'all, I don't have no magic. Hey, listen to me. Some of my dudes was messed up too now. I couldn't get to all of them now. Some of them messed up. Yeah. Couldn't get to all of them. Because everybody ain't going to listen. Y'all, but you talking about, is there more vets? The vets are just as dumb as them. I don't admire him speaking out on his struggles. Because I don't admire that, Michael Jordan. Get help for your struggles. Just speaking out on your struggles. You get help. Get help. That wasn't the way you did it. That wasn't the way to do it. If you listen to him and listen to him and listen to his words, he didn't say he need help. He wasn't asking for help. You must didn't hear the whole thing. That kid came on there and said, hold up. Oh, it's 2:00. I got to get out of here. Y'all don't know what y'all be listening for. But we that's what I love about life. You saw that in that, and I didn't see that in that. I saw this kid is hurting and he need help. He's hurting and he needs help. That's what I saw. I didn't admire nothing. I know something ain't right. Something might happen to this guy at any time now. Yeah, he think he good. That's what I don't understand. What Michael, I don't think what Michael Jordan was talking about. He really think he good. Now my brother might be messed up, but I'm good. I need it. I mean something. I wish I knew. Boy, he got a daddy. People be bragging about it. I know his dad. I went to school with his daddy, but where's dad at? He's hurting, y'all. And then he's sitting up there on that with that boy there who egging him on. I can get out of here, y'all, because I got to go pray for this kid. What's up, Hatter? Dr. Stat. I've been listening, and good show as usual. Been busy working on the lawsuit against HISD and North Shore District for stress and harassment. So I love this man right here. I love this man right here. Mr. Katie, I love how you did that, man. I love how you did that, man. You messing with somebody. I like that. If somebody can sue the NFL for, I know what you're talking about, man. Me and you the only one. I knew what you was talking about. If somebody can sue the NFL for $100 million for the same thing, I'm gonna sue. Boy, see what I was talking about, y'all. Oh my God, Mr. Kate, hold up, Mr. Kate. I'm gonna put that on the screen because I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. I'm gonna rehash that tomorrow. Hold on, let me take a picture. Let me take a picture of your screen there, buddy. Let me take a picture. Then you came back and said, yo, that's how stupid that sounds. And then we got some people thinking, we had the NFL going down. But I had fun with y'all today. God, y'all was good today. Mindy Collins made my day. But everybody, all y'all know that I really, 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 really appreciate y'all. I didn't know how I was gonna get through this show today. I had so much other stuff to talk to y'all about. Had some stuff in the news. Let me see. I had some. Let me see some regular stuff, but something every day. Something just take me to places. That's a good thing to be able. Uh, uh, yeah, my boy, your young fella got hurt today. Shaquille Sanders, he hurt his oblique. This your oblique up here, right? Where your oblique at? Cause mine ain't never been hurt. Where's your oblique? I know by the time I think is that up here? Huh? Why can't they say the chest area? Where's your oblique? Oh, on your side. Where your oblique at? Is that on your side? Where's your oblique at? Where my people who know what the hell they talking about? Who done got hurt? Let me look it up, cause y'all just take too long to type. Oh, Alberry. Okay, Alberry. Okay, okay. I got you. Let me look it up, cause I ain't gonna just go by one person. Where is the obliques? Hold up. Let me see what Webster said about it. Abdominal. Okay, abdominal. Okay, yeah, right here. I said on the side, right here. Hell, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I might have messed up the first time. Right here. On your side. Damn, I got some hell of obliques. Hold on. I need to get my obliques down. I just felt them. Yeah, it's right there on the side, man. The lower 8 ribs. Okay. All right. The lower 8 ribs. Okay. I got you. I like it. Outside of the rib cage. Okay. I like that. So he must have been doing too many push-ups. That's all right. He said, I ain't never heard that before, how it affects a lot of quarterbacks. It does. I didn't know it affects quarterback, but he had Cleveland Browns quarterback Shadur Sanders injured an oblique throwing Wednesday morning, according to the team, and was held out of practice. That was smart because they want to get this other boy a chance to play to see can he play or can he play because they already know what Shadur got. And he suffered discomfort during the warm-ups and that the plan was for him to practice and was scrapped the last minute. Okay, I got you. Thank y'all. But I'm out here. Hey, hey, I got some damn obliques around here for y'all. But thank you so much. I'll see you. Wait a minute, tomorrow. Man, I thought this. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'm out of here. Let me just turn the show off. I'm just gonna take it off. No music. Hit the button, and I'm out.